You are really crazy.
You have serious mental issues.
I think you do, actually, but that's just my opinion.
That's your diagnosis of me. That's like the crazy diagnosing the crazy.
That's not funny.
Insane.
That's not funny, Nate.
Mentally insane.
I don't even know why you're even laughing.
Yeah, Nate.
I didn't say it.
Yeah, Nate. Let's team up on Nate now.
Oh my god.
Shut up.
Don't do that. I'm sorry.
Oh, wait a minute. I got to be... Okay, I'm on the right channel here. Okay.
Now the Tommy gun.
Crazy Monday. Yeah. Protinkertoys.com.
Where do you want your love scars?
We're going to throw them away.
Oh,
Crazy Monday.
Just,
Wow.
I can...
No, just put them back in the box and put them back in the aisle. Because somebody wanted to buy them, and I told Zach that they're not for sale.
You told me they're not for sale.
Oh, were that on Friday? Was that Friday?
Yeah.
Okay. Wow, where is it? Why is everybody on this thing? Okay, so Billy Bob, I give up. Let's see the new van. All right, so you guys don't want to hear the story. I'm not going to tell you the story of the van, all right, because
what happened with the van?
It's not.
That's the van. That's not a new van.
It's not a very good idea. Not a very good. I have to make a decision, and I'm gonna put I want Adam to make a poll, okay, and so I'm gonna let you guys vote on this, and I need 4 or 5 bottles of Mexican Coke down at the shed. So here's the deal, okay? Here's the deal, okay? I got to figure out how to do this other camera, this Facebook camera. It just doesn't work. It just doesn't work. All right, so what we need to do is, so here's my dilemma, okay? And I had this on Saturday. So my wife and I, we got up about 7 o'clock because we had to go to Ann Arbor and pick up this new van I was going to get. And there was a choice of 2 vans, okay? And I'll tell you both vehicle, and then you guys can make the decision. You basically tell me which one to buy, okay? I'm just going to let you guys make the decision. Now, I'll explain everything that went on Saturday. Okay, so we drive up there, and there's 2 vehicles. A 2018 Nissan NV 12 passenger, okay? It's got the navigation, the computer thing, and it's got 35,000 miles, and they wanted $28,000 for it, okay? And then, so that's vehicle 1, a Nissan 2018 with 35,000 miles on it. So I sold cars, so an average car is 15,000 miles, 12 to 15. So 2018, that's 8 years, so 8 times 12 is 96,000. That vehicle technically should have 96,000 miles on it. It's got 35. So obviously somebody didn't drive it as much as they should have. Now vehicle B is a 2016, same year as this van. 2016 for 25,000, and it has 19,000 miles on it. 19,000 divided into 10 is 1,900 miles a year. So that's vehicle B, okay? And if you look at it, but it's only 8 passenger. It's an 8 passenger, same as mine. Okay, and so I'm thinking to myself, all I'm thinking on both vehicles is the mileage. I'm just thinking, okay, so the Ford Transit has 19,000 miles on it. You haven't even broken the thing in. There are some, when I was selling cars back in 2013, we had demos that had 19,000 on them. Demos that people would demonstrate and the owner would drive it. And we would put those on sale. And I'm thinking, okay, so it has 19,000 miles. The car hasn't, and if you look inside it, it looks like nothing's ever, it looks brand new. No, I mean, I know how when you detail a car, it details, but you can tell that it's been cleaned. This thing just doesn't have any wear and tear other than the steering wheel or the steering. But the vehicle itself is just like in mint shape. And so anyways, I decided, so I call Ryan, my favorite son, Boromir. I called Boromir. And I said, what do you think? He goes, well, he likes the NV because that's what Mandy got. Now, I gave Mandy a big hard time when she bought. I just like to razz Mandy, okay? You know, and that's just the way I am, you know. I've always told people, the more I pick on you, the more I like you. If I didn't like you, I wouldn't pick on you. But I just like to razz her, okay? She is a very sweet person, but I just like to razz her, okay? It's fun, okay? So she got this new NV, and I picked on her, and I probably shouldn't have done that, but it was fun. You know, I told her, you should have called me, you should have asked me. Now, I did do some research about the NV, and the NV, because it's discontinued, the parts are harder to find it, okay? So that's the only downside. And, so I called Ryan. I said, "What do you think? The NV or the Ford?" He says, "Well, I like the NV. I don't like the Dodge Sprinter." He doesn't like the Dodge. Okay, I had a Dodge Irwin Toy. That's the first van they bought me back in 97. I bought a brand new Dodge 97 van. I did all. That's what Ryan. We did all the shows in that van for years. Okay, and then. So then, I asked, and then he's driven the Transit, okay, and then he got the NV, and he likes the NV, and so he said I would get the NV, so I decided to get the NV. So they were getting all the paperwork together, and Chris, my salesman, comes in, or he comes back to the table where Kathy and I are sitting at. And he comes to us, he goes, I got some bad news. I go, what's the bad news? He goes, I got some bad news. I had 2 sons. The good son died. So he goes, I got some bad news. I go, what? He goes, there's a whole radiator hose that's got a leak in it, and you're losing fluid. I'm going, you gotta be kidding. You gotta be kidding. And he goes, no. And so I said, are you kidding me? So that means you're not gonna be able to deliver a vehicle today. Do you realize how depressing I feel right now? I was so tempted to take the Ford. I'm still leaning on the Ford. I told him I was gonna call him later today because they're supposed to be getting, both are out of warranty. Yeah, both of these are out of warranty because they're 10 years, okay? So, and they want $3,000 for a 3-year bumper to bumper warranty, but 3,000 or 3-year or 3,000 mile. I can't remember what it was, but warranties are the biggest scam there ever came to buy. We did all the invoicing on Friday. You should have gotten your invoice by now. If not, I'm going to resend them after I do the live stream. Okay? How does that sound? Does that sound like you're good? So I have a dilemma on which vehicle to get. Either the Nissan NV that has 35,000 miles and and it's about after tax and title, it's about 32,000. Or I can get a Ford Transit that's 25,000 mile or 25. It's 13 or 19,000 miles. It's an 8-passenger with 19,000 miles. That's the dilemma. So that's the dilemma. Know your car. All the auctions are going to the post office this morning. Okay, so anybody paid for their auction Thursday and Friday, they're going to the post office this morning. Okay. Go with the newer. So Adam.
This is. I just want to say you should talk about this product because this is a little unknown fact that we sell. That I think is one of the best deals if you want to get into stock cars.
No, I know this is. I know. I saw that order come in. The Behemoth.
Right.
Yes, I know. Right.
No, but I need you to. Did you want me to pull it or?
No, it should already be. It's already.
Be?
I know you moved all of them. All the sets.
I
moved.
didn't move them.
Well, you might well check that.
I didn't move them.
All right, so that's the dilemma. I need all you have to do is if you want to take part in the choice of what vehicle I should get, all you have to do is type in NV that you think I should get the NV, or Ford, or F if you think I should get the Ford. NV or F. NV or Ford. NV. That's all you have to type in. If whatever vehicle you want that I should get. Okay. Go with American. So we have go with American. All the driving you do, I would go with the new. So we've got one new, we got one Ford, we got a Ford. Okay, Rod Rodriguez is a Ford. We got one F Ford. We got two Ford. We got two Ford. We got three Ford. Oh my gosh. Which vehicle is discontinued part? The NV is discontinued. Ford. They didn't need a bailout loan. Ford. For CV. No, NV. Nissan, NV. Ford. And then we got a fix or repair daily. We got a Ford. Ford has a lot of recalls lately. Ford. So everybody is saying Ford, okay? Everybody, okay? I mean, there are 2-3 people that have said Ford's had a lot of recalls, fix or repair daily. CV, crusty van, neither. Paul says neither. Do you know what? Can I really tell you the real problem? Can I really tell you the problem? Honda. Here's the real problem. Is I did a lot of research on how many miles are on all these vehicles. And what I found is that a lot of these vehicles, okay, all these Transits. Okay, so I bought my Transit in 2016. I bought it brand new at 2016 because we had to get rid of the mini. The Caravan just was not big enough, so we needed to go to a larger vehicle. So we got the Caravan used to be a great vehicle because they had bench seats. All right, and you could put 3 people to a bench seat. Then they got rid of the bunch seat and they went to these buckle seats. Well, the problem is Obama never had a bail Ford or like he had with GMC. Oh, GMC was destroyed by the government. Ford has come a long way. It's a trusted. No, everybody has recalls. You want to know recalls? Ford's not the only company that has recalls, just so you know. So, I've got it down here already. I went down and printed all the way because I didn't want you to stress out or anything. Okay, so it just needs to be connected to the Wi-Fi, and then I already ordered the chain. Right here. So I've already got my order, so this will be tomorrow. That's all I need. Right here. All right, what was I talking about? What was I talking about? The NV. The NV has the coolant leak. Now they did say that they're going to give me they're going to give me what did they say, a year on the powertrain warranty, just for a bonus. Which has the better windshield wipers? Just look at all the construction companies have Fords. Ford has no. That's the reason. Now I've had this van here, this Ford Transit. I've had it for 10 years now. I've had that for 10 years. I bought it in 2016. Okay, the first 4 years was zero maintenance. I had zero. I had zero. I had zero problems with it for the first 4 years. Okay, that's normal. You buy a brand new vehicle, you expect it to at least last your loan. And now obviously it's 192,000 miles, that van. Okay, the engine still runs. I change the oil every 3,000 miles. Okay, and but sooner or later that's gonna crap out. Okay, it's 192,000 miles. Okay, and found so Ford. So everybody, there is not one person that has said the NV, the Nissan NV. Oh my gosh, I can't believe this. Oh, I know what I was going to. So I was looking at all these vehicles over the last couple months. I've been looking for the last 2 months, okay? And every one of these vehicles, I bought that van, 2016 Ford Transit for $32,000. It had like a $1,500 discount. It was like 30 grand. I got 6% or 5% interest rate. I double payment, so I made double payments every month. And so it was paid off in 2 years or 3 years. I think it was paid off like in 2018. So I've had it for 8 years or 7 years with no payments. Okay. And so we always told people, when you buy a car, or your philosophy on buying a car is, how much are you paying in maintenance right now? So if you're not paying anything in maintenance, that would go for a payment, for example. Okay. So let's say that let's say an average car nowadays is $500. Average payment is about $500 nowadays. So 5 times 12 is $6,000. So if you're paying less than $6,000 in maintenance, just keep your vehicle. Okay, because you're not having to pay that. Okay. Then you come to the point where, see, when I was selling cars in 2003, this was before Obama's quote buyback clunker, which just destroyed the car industry in America. Vehicles, if it had over 500 miles, you got $500 that's how much your car was worth. Now you could even sell it better if you did it by yourself.
Right.
But if it had over 100,000 miles, it's impossible. You might as well trash it. I even got a guy, and so then everything kind of changed. And for some reason, all of a sudden, vehicles lasted longer. Like, what? But they're not built as good, but they last longer. How does that make any sense? Well, what it was is the interior of a vehicle and the overall components of the vehicle it lasts longer, but it was cheaper in a sense that it was a plastic vehicle that just, you got in an accident, it just crashed. I'm not trading anything. Nissan vehicles are truly bad. Suck. All right, so we're going to do something with AI, okay? I'm going to go to AI. I'm going to go to AI. Hey, I'm thinking about buying a Nissan NV that is 2018 with 35,000 miles. What is AI's vision, or what do you think about that vehicle? All right, here's a solid AI informed breakdown of the 2018 Nissan NV. You're thinking about assuming you mean a full-size van, commonly known as the NV 1500, not something like a NV 200 or NV, which is okay. What is the 2018 NV? Full-size vehicle based on a truck base, available cargo. What are pros? Most owners like strong performance, utility, positive owner feedback. Some owners say very dependable, even with the commercial use. Cargo flexibility, lots of interior space. Ride comfortable to ride. Value of buyers. Older NVs can be priced attractively compared to compatible KBB features. Prices often okay. Cons. What people consider poor fuel economy. The big vans generally don't sip gas. The NV is less efficient than many competitors, especially with the V8. I'm not getting a V8, a V6. Size and maneuver. It's large, easy on the road, but harder to in tight parking spots. Okay, that's not. Possible mechanical issues. Some communities post and owners reportedly mentioned transmission concerned with around higher mileage, potentially costing if it's property. Others unique experiences include electrical and engine issues, but these are vary in history. Reliability. Average cost $700 a year. NV unique recalls not. There are no recalls. NV is discontinued after 21. Good choice. My AI synthesized recommend. Overall, the Nissan can be sold and used, especially with low mileage. 35,000 miles. It shines in utilities per rather key tips. Check his service history. Examine the transmission and drivetrain health, and confirm whether it's a V6 or V8. It's a V6. If you want me to specific trim. So AI basically is build a big Thunderjet. Oh, believe me, I'd love to build the 300 chassis. Okay, now we have to bring the good news. Okay, we on Sunday morning at about what was it? What's Sunday morning? About 8 o'clock or 7 o'clock. I go to bed with my earbuds in. I put my earbuds in and listen to stories to help me go to sleep, and they're still in my ears. And so, And so I all of a sudden I heard Shopify ordered 50000, 50,000 order. So we've had 50,000 orders. And one of the customers that hit 50,000, his name was Marcus. And he lives in New Jersey. I'm not going to give you his last name. Because I called him yesterday. I said, I just want you to know that I'm going to be talking about you on our live stream tomorrow morning. Monday morning. Because you are our 50,000 order. And we want to thank you. And you're the winner of the $500 gift bag. He's got a 2-year-old and a 5-year-old. And we're going to just pack full of stuff for the girl and for the boy. We're going to send him a slot car set for the 5-year-old. We're going to send him some dinosaurs. We're going to send him some, and the girl, we're going to send some fun stuff. So they're the winners of the $500 gift bag. And that was 50,000 orders in 5 years. We've done 1,000 orders a year. No, 10,000 orders. Holy cow, 10,000 orders a year. That's just crazy. Well, think about it. So I bought 47,000 cars, okay? That's 47,000 different cars. Now, obviously not the same. Some people are buying 5 or 6 cars, but, you know, right there, this tells you right here why we keep getting orders. We keep getting orders for all these cars. I mean, it's crazy how many people are getting into slot cars. It's nuts. Matter of fact, Adam Hurt was telling me last night that on 2 Saturdays, slot car, Scott of Household Slot Car, he had 120 people watching his live stream. Something's happened with slot cars, okay? And we are, and I want to be a big part of that because it's a lot of fun. 27 cars every day, you said. Gale Force, did you have a donut time? No, I didn't, but I did tell him. I did say I said, now we're going to come up there on Saturday, but I want you to have a Mexican Coke and some donuts, okay? And he did. I said, where's my donuts and Coke? Oh, I didn't bring them. It's snowing today. So we've got our 50,000 order customer, Marcus. We also, we're trying to, so nobody wants to tell me what, everybody's just saying Ford. Everybody's saying Ford. Well, I'll tell you something right now. Let me just tell you something. We bought that van in 2016. We drove to Florida in that van in 2016 for Christmas. We went to Cedar Point. Okay, I've driven to Vegas in that van 10 times, at least 10 times, if not 20, okay? I mean, I've been in that van in more places in America than most of you have ever been in your entire life, okay? And, so that thing has been everywhere, okay? And that's why I keep citing on, but the thing that I keep is 12 passenger. The Nissan is 12 passenger. And it's so hard. There would be a thing to think about if the van had, if the Ford had 40,000 miles on it, the problem is all the vans that I've looked at, I keep forgetting that. Yeah, so everything, I don't even remember what I'm saying. All the vans that I've looked at, everything has 20, 30,000 miles, 60,000. They've got vehicles that have 60, 80,000 miles and they want 25 to 30,000 for them. What planet are we from? We got some really big problems. If you've got a van that has 70,000 miles on it and you want 80% of the retail price of that vehicle, I'm thinking like, is it really worth that? It just, well, no. And you know what? Uh, Brian Young, hola, hola, ¿cómo está? ¿Cómo está? Well, that didn't last long.
I've been roaming around, always looking down at all I see.
¿Cómo está? So nobody home says that that's way over 10 words. I only one Pathfinder. Got lucky. They went. Uh oh. Something happened. Billy Bob has been timed out. I've told everybody. Here it goes again. You know what's so funny is, I feel that I'm not even going to get involved today. I'm not going to answer the call. I'm not going to answer anything. I'm done. But Adam, why is he gone? You know what? Even even I like, even I like, I don't know. A price run out of control everywhere. I would have the winner of $500 free items message you a list of what he wants in the bag. I had one of my Pathfinders got lucky though, but thank God I uploaded it. I towed my boat many quads, tons of furniture back and forth. Yeah, the Pathfinder is a oh God, the NV is a CVT junk. Gale Force Raceway is telling me that an NV is junk. Who are you giving the old vehicle to? Daniel, because Daniel's having his fourth child, and he's not gonna be able to get into that CRV anymore. So he needs a large vehicle. So that's going to be kind of all of our vehicles in a sense. So that's basically that. Hold on a second. Oh my darling, oh my darling, oh my darling Clementine. Be forgotten, oh my darling Clementine. Oh my darling, oh my darling. Oh my darling Clementine. Hey, what are you doing? You got it all done or not?
Yeah, it's just connected.
What? You got to download the drivers, Daniel. Yeah, because the drivers aren't connected to that computer.
What?
The printer drivers. You need the printer drivers on the computers.
All right, the printers are it's printing from every computer.
It's printing from every computer. That's what I asked you. Did you download the driver?
No, I just found it.
That's what I'm saying. You found the driver on this phone? So this phone has the driver of this printer. That's what you're evading my question. My question is, so you didn't download the driver for this computer?
works. Thank you, Mac.
Not a problem.
He's trying to fat me up so he can eat you later.
All right, so that's my dilemma. And now I'm just wondering,
What?
everybody on this wants me to buy the Ford. I'm sure it's Bryan, how much for the yellow Loves truck set? The yellow Loves truck set is $500. If you want to buy this Loves truck set, it's $500. I don't want to sell it. I'm not selling it right now. I'm keeping it because I like it. All right, so sold. No, that's it's not for sale right now, Gale Force. I'm not going to deal with it today. I'm sorry, Snuggles. I'm not going to deal with it. I'm not going to go into attention. I don't need it right now. I just don't need it. I don't need it. I don't need it, and I don't want it. Okay, and so, therefore, I don't need it. I don't need it, and I don't want it. So we have the Love set, the Love's trucking set. Those are available right now at Protinkertoys.com. Protinkertoys.com. We are selling so many race sets. Okay, we just sold one of the Goliath sets that we actually put together. That's the set that I started doing that way before AFX came up with their idea. So oh my gosh. Ouch. Okay, so we are selling so many race sets. Lots of race sets. A lot of people are getting into slot cars. And that is the exciting part about slot cars is my Billy, how's been your health? Okay, so Billy Bob is back. Okay. Billy Bab is back. All righty. So everything is wonderful now. Cowboy will give you 1,000. I'll give you 600. Well, you know what? These are going to be the same price. I just found out something too about these. You want to know the secret about that set right there? Okay. You know what the secret is about this set right here? The new Love set. You'd think that the yellow sets are going to be popular. This set's even going to be more popular. Okay, because they only shipped it once. And so there's no more product. It's all gone. There's no more inventory out there. It was all shipped to all the stores, okay? And you know, it's yippee-i-o-ki-yay, you know. There's no more Love sets. And that was 2 years ago. That set that I have over there, that's just a year ago. That came out last Christmas. And you want to pay $600 for it? Adam Hurt wants to pay $1,000. I'm going to send Adam an invoice for it, $1,000. $1,000. Rod Rodriguez, how can you fit through the window of the car if everybody is in slot cars? Wait a minute. Now, what's he saying? How can they fit through the window of the car if everybody is in slot cars? Invoice me a Love's Heartland hauler and an F100 Love PTT Ford truck. Those are for sale. We don't have those for sale yet. All the cars that we have, those are going to be only for club members, people. I only got 26 cars. I can only do my club members because they have to have something that they appreciate. Okay. All gone. Too bad. Sold. Well, see, the thing about these, and this is what I wanted to talk to Loves about, but you know what? Nobody talks. You know what? I get to the point, and I'm sorry for bringing this up again. I don't want to sound like I'm a crybaby, but I really am a crybaby. You know, that somebody just doesn't come up. Hey, Bryan, can we have your opinion about, we want to come out with this set. We've got some concerns. We just want your opinion about, and I'll tell them, okay, well, here's what you need to do. Number one. So you're doing the Love set next year. Let's say you're going to do a set next year. Okay. Every Love store east of the Mississippi has to have sets. Every store. Especially east of Pennsylvania. Okay. Or Ohio. East of Ohio. Every Love's, east of the Mississippi should have sets. That's all there's to it. If that's 700 or if that's 400 of your locations, that's who needs to have a set. Every Love store should have one case. I mean, why not just one case? Ship it in with all your other stuff that you ship to them. Ford, no. CVT.
No, you're gonna say something.
The CVV transmission. Hey Siri, what type of transmission does the Nissan NV have?
Okay. Right here. Let me for the Love set.
We're not selling that Love set. Unbelievable. These people, they go crazy. Unbelievable. We've had a great day today. I just got started, and everything is falling apart. My printer died. Okay, so let me explain something to you. I have bought about 5 of the first one I bought was in 2016. That was 10 years ago. And that is the Epson EcoTech printer. and I'm going to say this for the last time. I don't care what anybody tells me. Okay. The best printer you can buy for the dollar, okay, and for what it's doing, color printing, there's no better printer. I'm telling you this right now. There's no better printer. I don't care if you tell me all the details of your Epson or your Canon and your HP. There's no better printer that you can buy where you can print as many color copies as you want, and they cost less than 3 cents a piece. And that is the Ecotech Epson printer. And if you have a Sam's Club, you could go right now and buy a brand new one at a ridiculous price. They have the low end for $100. Then they have the high end for $4.90 or $3.99. And I don't want to ever hear anybody tell me that the Epson printers are terrible. I even had one that Ryan had literally sitting in his mattress top for a whole month. I can't get it to print, Dad. It won't work. I took it home. I went through the instructions. I said, okay, I cleaned this, cleaned it. I brought it down here because the one I have an Ecotech printer right here, a 5180 deluxe model, okay? I've had it for 5 years. 5 years. We bought it as soon as I came down to the bank here, I bought it. 5 years, literally 50,000 printers. It has this maintenance tank you have to replace. And so I went on Walmart, got it for $12, and I'm going to get it tomorrow. It's a maintenance tank. You have to replace it. And they make great prints. Where do you think I get all these colors from? Where do you think I get all these from? This is my Ecotech printer. All my color copies. All my color copies. Every single one of them. I get all of them from, these are all printed on my Ecotech printer. You can't tell me that this is not a good print. I didn't want to hear it. There is no other printer. You know how much these cost me to print? It was basically the paper. The ink is nothing. I don't know how they do it, actually. No, I know how they do it. See, Epson didn't have this technology. You know who initially came out with these printers? Because I had one in 2015. Do you know who initially? This is before their bankruptcy. Do you know who had this type of printer before Epson? Kodak. Kodak came out with their, I can't think of the name of the printer, but it was out in like 2015. I bought one when we were selling all of Kim's stuff because Tim and I were doing all these little card drawings. He would do all these display card signs, and we'd do all these auctions. And we must have printed 10,000 copies. And Mr. Hickson. Now, I knew Mr. Hickson would have a problem. And so what does Mr. Hickson have a problem? I'll explain it right here. What does I won't buy inkjet printers. Laser printers only. So he only buys laser printers, okay? He only buys laser printers, okay? Hey Siri, what's better, a laser printer or a inkjet? Laser printers are better for text-based documents, while inkjet printers are better for color documents and photos, okay? While laser printers are better suited for printing text based on documents, which is I totally agree with that. But a laser printer cannot get the quality or the DPI as an Ecotech. You go Ecotech and you go premium high def, man, you're not going to get anything better than this. You're never going to get anything better than this. And this isn't even high quality. Okay, this is medium printing. Medium. Okay, it takes about 4 minutes for this thing to print at high def. Okay. So anyway, that's my opinion. Everybody has their own opinion. Arbuckle always has. I don't know if we've agreed on anything, Arbuckle, Mr. Hickson. I don't think we have agreed on anything. I really don't. I don't buy inkjet printers, laser printers only. Oh my gosh. Old printers. Well, here's what you should never do. Okay. Here's what you never do. You never buy an HP printer. Ever. With the tanks, you never buy the tank printers. Ever. You get less than a gram of ink on those. Go watch the videos. You know why the Epson Ecotech? Because you're squeezing literally 4 ounces of ink into the tanks. They last forever. I could print 100 of these things. I could print 100 of these things, and I could just do it over and over and over again. The 55 Bel Air. Look at that baby. Does anybody want to? Does anybody want one of these right now? We got to get these online too. But if I don't know if Daniel's got them here. Somebody was supposed to. Ryan was supposed to get his mattresses on. He still hasn't. He still hasn't got his mattresses up yet. He was supposed to do that last week. Because we're trying to get help. I'm trying to see. You know why he's not putting them on the Pro Tinker side? Because he doesn't want to be showed off by his son. He doesn't want people to know that I can outsell him in mattresses. That's the reason why. Okay, I mean, if you think it's a different reason, I've got land in East Texas. I'm thinking of buying a summer house in Texas. I'm thinking of buying a summer house near Arbuckle. I think I should move near Arbuckle because I think Arbuckle needs my presence with him. See, Arbuckle is a single guy, okay? And he needs some nice male companionship. You know what I'm saying? Go golfing, you know. Oh, that's another question. Has Arbuckle ever golfed? I'd like to know if he's a golfer. Bob at Electric Avenue, thumbs up, take 2. I'll take the inner box. Yes, I do. Okay, gang, I'm out. Time to head to work. See ya. See you later, Gale Force. I love Epson printers, but I buy bulk ink and manually refill the tanks. Very impressive. You all have patent HP. It's $10 a month. You get $10 a month, and you get 10% off every order, which I think is a good deal. It's just as good as Costco. You know, so I got my nose is plugged, and so I have to go through my ritual of getting my nose unplugged. So I have to kind of walk out of the screen here. Nose is plugged up. I have my note. My mom has a nose problem. My mom did have a nose problem. She died, and I gained that same problem, or that same heredity. Her nostrils, they would drain, and I'm having the same problem. And they clog my nostrils, and I get no ventilation. I did buy a new mattress from Ryan, and I have it tilted up a little bit. I do know that I get better sleep at night. I'm breathing more freshly. All right, Tim texted me over the weekend, said his battle with Lyme disease has been rough. Yes, so Tim has battled the Lyme disease, and it's been tough for him. And you want to keep Tim in your prayers. The problem is he's never calling me. Let's call Tim real quick and see if Tim is available to talk on the phone. Let's just see if he's.
Please leave a message.
If he's always leave a message. He never answers the phone anymore. Ever. 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 Unbelievable. 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 Okay, now all orders. Gary Labonte. Oh, he put down $100 on the race set. Alrighty. Everybody complains that I'm ruining the market because I sell these love sets. And it's really because of one guy that I'm doing it. And there are more out there like that. But the main one is Gary Labonte. All right, Gary Labonte lives by himself. You saw his house because I uploaded it and showed you. He lives in this house in Vermont that literally is sitting on the edge of a cliff, okay, or a hill. The bathroom, he's trying to get the bathroom fixed. He's all by himself. It's just him and his little house, okay? And his life is watching the Protinker the live stream. He loves watching the live stream. He sits in his nice little house. He's probably eating, or he goes upstairs and raises his slot car set. But you know what? He wanted these love sets. He wanted one of these. But you know what? He doesn't have a car, and he has no way to go to drive all the way down to the closest store in Massachusetts or in New York to get a love set. He doesn't have a way to do that. And if he did do it, it's going to cost him $100. Well, wait a minute now. If it's going to cost me $100 to go get a love set, why don't I just have Bryan send me one? I'll pay a little extra for it. That's supply and demand, people. I mean, they're finding that out in New York City really quick all of a sudden. And Florida and Virginia too. All of a sudden now, did you see the list of all the taxes that the Democrats in Virginia want to pass all these taxes? All of a sudden people go, wait a minute. We didn't vote for, oh yes you did. Oh yes you did. Oh boy did you. Okay. And they're getting exactly what they voted for. They want all these high taxes? Good, pay them. Okay. And New York City, right now they have a rubbish problem. They have all this trash that is literally on the streets. Oh, it's just unbelievable. You can't think stupidity, how stupidity just multiplies. How it's like a ingrown toenail. Okay, there's nothing worse than an ingrown toenail. I'm just telling you. I had a big problem with ingrown toenails all through my Navy years. I finally had, they just cut the nail like this right across on both sides. Never had any more problems. Mr. Hickson, almost as much as Trump's tariffs. Well, Arbuckle, we have a choice. We can either just be sold out to all the other countries and they just take advantage of us, or we equal the playing field. What do you want to do, Arbuckle? Do you want to equal the playing field, or you just want to keep getting stuck in the back, okay? That's really what it is, So when people tell me that, it's like, okay. You're getting what you voted for, 3,500. The only thing would be bigger problem. Okay, the only thing Okay, I can't read that. I'm getting worse in my eyesight. Okay. The only thing would be bigger problem is an Epson printer. Okay, so why did Rod Rodriguez says you're getting what you voted for, 3,500? I don't know what that means. Well, there's going to be some major changes in the auction. And because I'm not going to deal with auctions that haven't been paid for yet, okay? I send out invoices to everybody, and there's a lot of people that just take forever to pay for the and I don't even know if we're going to do an auction this week. We might not do an auction this week. All right, I want to show you a couple new a new thing I bought, and it's called the RAK pen. Okay, this thing is pretty cool. I always want to have a device in my pocket that can really do anything. Well, you know, my X-Acto, this can do most things. You know, it's a great box cutter, and it's got a little screwdriver on top that you can work on. But this I found, I was sitting watching videos. It says 20 new gadgets this year, and this is basically a pen. It's all made out of steel. It's got a bottle opener right here. There's a bottle opener right here. Okay. Bottle opener right here. And then also it has a little light. Push that little button. It has a little light. So you can, if you need a light or everything, you got your little light. All right. And then it has a pen. You know, there's a pen right here. So you got a little pen right there. And then you pull this out like this. So you close the pen in, you unscrew it. You unscrew this. Now it comes with a stylus thing. So like if you want to, on your phone, it has a little rubber thing where you can be touching things and all that kind of stuff. All right. And look at this. You unscrew this and it has a little screwdriver. So in case you need a little Phillips or a little flathead. So this is my new little knife, or my new little, it's not a knife, it's my new little pencil. Because I always want to have a pencil with me. So I always have in my pocket, I always have one of these. I have one of these, and I have my best-selling pen of all time. There's only one pen you should that you should buy to have in your pocket, and that's the Milwaukee. It has a laser pen, laser pointer, and a high-powered light. Look at that. I love this, and it's got a rubber tip to it so you can put it between your teeth. These are the three things that are always in my pocket right here. These three items now. Put one right here. I put one right here. And I put my new pencil or pen. I don't have a pocket patrol. There's only one pair of pants that I wear, okay? There's only one pair, okay? And I don't know if you guys ever buy these, but they're called Flex Fit. I think they're called, yeah, Flex Fit. Flex Dry on the Fly. Flex Dry on the Fly pants. And there's only one company that I buy my pants from. They're an American company. And it's called Duluth Trading Company. And these are the only pair of pants that I wear 24/7. They're the only pants that I wear. They're 24/7. Okay, I'm not going to show you my complete, but they have all the pockets. They have a pocket here. They have a mini pocket for your money right here. They have a pocket for my one cell phone. Then they have another side pocket with zippers that hold my wallet. Then they've got another set of pocket here for all my devices. And they have another side pocket to store stuff. And I even have them in shorts too. Duluth Trading Company, the best clothing company for men on the planet. Now, I guarantee you Arbuckle will complain that Duluth Trading Company is not the best. But that's okay. I love Arbuckle. I hope he's watching his pair of pants frequently. Let's see. They have great ads. Bryan puts his pants on one leg at a time for sure. Duluth. How many colors do they have? These pants, are they like 3 or 4 colors? They have like a green, a gray, a blue. There's like 3 or 4 colors. I'm telling you, I found out about, how did I find out about Duluth? They have great jeans. But I just don't wear the jeans as much as I do these. There's Adam. Adam sent me one right here. Here's Adam. Right there. Look at the mobility of these Duluth. Look at this. See, that's the mobility of a Duluth pair of pants. Let's see. What do we got? Black will make you look slimmer. He claims he wears them 24/7. I do wear them 24/7. Sometimes I wear them to bed. Sometimes I take a shower with them on. It's amazing how Arbuckle loves to nitpick everything I say. He claims to wear them 24/7. I hope he washes his pair of pants frequently. I do. I wear these pants on. I have like 5 different pairs. I wear one for Monday through Friday, and then I change them on a Saturday. Because normally your pants, you're not getting them as dirty. I mean, I don't change them every day. Okay, that's just a waste of water. Okay. Skid marks through the underwear. No, there are no skid marks. I can show you there's no skid marks. Hold on, I'll show you. Is there a pocket just for donuts? No, there's not. Unbelievable. He claims to wear them 24/7. That's right. Almost banana time. Banana time. It's banana time. It's banana time. Okay, so you know what happened with all right, so I'm going to let you guys know something I'm going to sign up for. I'm going to sign up for stand-up comedy. I'm going to sign up for the Funny Bone, and I'm going to try to get on the Funny Bone and do stand-up comedy. Because I think I have a great stand-up comedian or comedy show or stitch, and I'm going to try it. You know, I've already done it once. I've done 2 stand-up comedy. You know, I think I'm good. I just never pursued it because my kids were young and I wasn't really retired. But I think now that I look more handsome, and I think that I could. I think people would be fun. I think people would laugh, especially the millennials, because they understand that I'm their parents. Okay, you know that's why the millennials would like me the most. Gen Xers do, and Gen Zers. You know, I think they would find me. Don't quit your day job. You need to meet Damian Darling. He's funny. Just like I know who you're talking about. Damian Darling. Bryan is very funny. Man, you're funny. The Gong Show is not. You know what? Believe it or not, you want to hear the truth? In 1977, I actually called the Gong Show. and I called him. I'd like to be on, because I used to do impersonations. I don't do them as good as I do now because my denture kind of ruins them. And I was going to be on the Gong Show. Believe that or not, I don't see how you'd not believe me. Hey, don't spend money. Hello, Bryan. Hello. Okay, so hello, Bryan Young. Hello, Mr. Young. Hello, Mr. Bryan. The funny with you is not only we share hobbies, you also are, you're so authentic person. So I get that a lot. People always say I like I'm authentic. This is what you get when you get me. I'm not any different. You know, I had a conversation. We went to our favorite restaurant after church last night or yesterday morning. Went to El Zarape, and my daughter-in-law was upset with me because I told her she can't sit in the back of the van anymore because she's got her cell phone. She's always back there now, just zoning off. And she goes, I want to know why. And so I was getting into this conversation with her. Okay. And at least one guy will laugh. I've got material. One thing, I'm not embarrassed. I'm not embarrassed of being in front of people. A lot of people are nervous when they're in front of people. Okay? I'm not nervous when I'm in front of people. Like I'm not nervous in front of you guys. I have 74 people right now. A record amount of people today. And why you guys watch, I have no idea. What are you doing?
Hey, Bryan, are you still in the love set cars only to...
No, not right now.
Okay.
We're going to be selling them. Okay, they're just not available right now.
And there's no prediction on...
No, there's no prediction right now. Right now, I'm not a camel. Number one, I'm not a camel. It's not from the camel's mouth, okay? Unbelievable. No, it's from the kahuna.
He says he's the kahuna. From the eagle amongst turkeys.
Oh my God.
God, I miss Robert Fish. He was such a goofy dude. Robert Fish's emails were something to recite.
You don't even remember them.
I remember hearing them.
No, you don't.
Anyways, this says street.
Okay, guess what time it is? It's donut time. It's donut time. It's donut time with Bryan. It's donut time. It's donut time. It's donut time with Bryan. With Bryan. It's donut time. Now, I have my new can opener. Let's see how my new can opener works.
Nate does one of the best. Nate, where'd you go?
Look at that. So that's donut time. We got our can opener opened, and we're going to get our donuts. Mr. Hickson loves my donuts. Mr. Hickson loves my donuts. I'd love to meet Mr. Hickson. Teeth out, and it's donut time. Let's have a shake. Oh man, almost. It's donut time. It's donut time. Now,
Support local businesses like the bakery in town.
I just want to do it once. I just want to go up there and do stand up for however long. Because I think I would be funny, honestly.
Don't talk with your mouth full. You're like Homer Simpson.
Look at that car.
With Bryan.
Look at that car. Doesn't that look beautiful? Doesn't that look beautiful, baby? Oh, yeah, man. It's donut time. Donut time with Bryan. Donut time with Bryan. Still the greatest. Look at that. Ricky Thomas. He just said the greatest show on earth. You know what's really funny? You know what's really funny is if I could make this just the way we do this, turn this into a daily sitcom on Discovery Channel. The problem is, here's the problem, how it would not work. Number one, it has to be live, and they can't do that. Number two, you would have to have a local camera every day would have to come in here, and basically he would film me during the whole show. He would film the whole show every day, Monday through Friday. Now, I would be the number one show on television. No one would be higher than me. Well, then you let TLC know. You let TLC know them. You get a hold of them. Say, hey, I got a great show for you guys to do. And he'll be the number one show on television. That's right, baby. I know it. See, you know what? You don't have to be somebody. Oh yeah, my daughter Missy was saying that I'm too cocky. I'm too. And I said, Missy, if you got it, you got it. If you don't, you don't. That's why Arbuckle likes me so much. That's why all you guys, that's why I have all you guys watching right now, is because you love me so much. Here comes UPS. The camps are here. UPS is here.
Here, get that key to the seat. They're already unlocked.
It's donut time. It's donut time. It's donut time with Bryan. And now we have drone time. I couldn't find the prop for this yet. So we're gonna have to let that hold on a little bit. We're gonna fly the Eagle Owl stealth bomber. That's a nice one. Everybody likes this. We have all these RC. We are selling so much RC too. And I got to keep doing videos on RC. So I'm going to do one right now, a short. Okay, so this is one of our new ones here. And this is our stealth bomber. It's called the Eagle Owl. We have so many RC cars or RC stuff. This is just one of 50 different RCs. And on Bryan on Tuesdays, upstairs in the shed on Tuesday with Bryan, we're going to be doing more of them. Okay, so you're going to see all the RC fun stuff. This is just one of the drones. Everybody loves this thing. This is the Eagle Owl drone. Eagle Owl. And, oh my goodness, the battery's dead. How is it that I go into this with the battery dead? Well, that means I have to charge it. And these are a very easy charge. You just pop the battery out. You come over here, you push the button, and you plug this battery into a regular USB port. And now that battery is going to charge. Now I have another drone. This is called the Hovercross. This is very popular, the Hovercross. Oh, excuse me. And this is another one of our popular drones. This one just takes off. It just literally takes off. I mean, it just takes off. It just takes off. Oh, look at that.
Hey, you or Bryan?
No. Go back over there. This is the Hovercross. Another awesome drone. We have so many fun drones. We have the Hovercross. We have the Shark. We have the Shark, which is our helicopter. We have the Shark helicopter. We have the Space Force drone. This thing launches up and everything. I don't know how much battery this has in it. I got to find the right remote. Here it is. And this is one of my most popular. I've demonstrated this all the time. Okay, automatic takeoff. Look at that. Oh, look at that. Oh, we're up in the air. Hi, 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 ho. Hi, ho, hi, ho. Oh my gosh, what did that do? Oh no. Another fun toy at Protinkertoys.com. Crazy. I'm just crazy. Crazy for loving you. I'm crazy for loving you. I'm crazy for trying. I'm crazy for loving you. Ay, 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 ay. And so, we're selling much more RC. And we're going to be doing more videos on RC, okay? Especially in the summertime. Once spring hits, I hope to get that RC track, and we're gonna be doing daily outdoor videos on
Crazy.
doing.
There were 3, and I could only carry the 2 in, and now I'm off.
RC drones, RC cars, RC drones, RC, baby. Only at Protinkertoys.com do we have a broad spectrum of fun stuff. Having a stroke. Hey, let's check something here. Arbuckle has a good comment because I always want to keep my health because I'm very conscious about my health, okay? I'm very conscious about my health. And you have to learn to be healthy.
Please keep silent and relax. Keep the cuff at heart level. Start measurement now. Measurement over. Your systolic blood pressure.
Wow, that's very good.
50.
155 over 94. That is perfect. For a guy my age, that is perfect.
Millimeter of mercury.
You don't want it to be lower than that because that means you're not healthy. I am very healthy, okay? Just so everybody, poor... Sell me on the idea of a Pro Tinker Club. How often does the number of club... Okay, so... All right, that's a very good question. All right, so... Let me show you something. So when we started this whole business... All right, let me get all the club cars we've had. So we opened this store in 2020, and 2021 is officially when we started selling our club cars and everything. And that's when we started the club, okay? And the club was you're going to get 1 car every year for being in the club member, which is basically a $39 value. And plus you get 10% off. I mean, you know, it's really no brainer. I mean, you spend, if you're a big spender, like our biggest spender, our biggest customer, well, I can't tell you how much he bought, but it's crazy. And he saved, I mean, a lot. So this was our first club car back in 21, okay? This was our first club car in 21, which was our Ford F-150. That was our first club car. Then we had the second club car, which was, maybe this was 20 and this was 21. I think this was 21 because this is for 2022. So this was our second club car, okay? Maybe this was 20 and this was 21. These are all our club cars. And then the 2022 was this car, which was our 55 Bel Air. That was our club car. And then our third club car was going to be our Badman, which was 23. And then 24 was the Ford, the yellow. And so what we're trying to do is come out with, we're trying to get too high, 140 max. Well, that's what you think it's supposed to be, Arbuckle. Hey Siri, what should be my blood pressure if I'm 55 and I'm 66 years old? Health statistics, 140, 155. Yeah, I'm fine. I'm okay. The hot rod. And so that was our life. So we really have to have a car for 25, which is, and that's what's going to be. We're just going to offer people this car for this year's club car. And then we have then we're going to have as soon as this car sells out, as soon as this is on the water, we're going to immediately do the Dodge van with the Pro Tinker logo on the side. Okay. That's going to be our immediate vehicle, is the Dodge van. Okay. And that's going to be our club car for 25. All right. And then it's going to be for 26. We're going to let people use this as their club car for last year. Okay. And so you get a free car, which is $39.99, $49. You also get 10% off every order. So if you spend $100, you get $10 off. Okay, so if you spend, $1,000 over a year's period, it's the same thing as Costco or Sam's Club. We're no different than Sam's Club or Costco. Okay, you're getting your benefit. The biggest bonus to having a Sam's or Costco is really the points that you get racking up in buying gas. So these were the first 4 club cars that we had. And this was the number one, really, the Dodge truck. And we only have like 6 of these left, just so you know. Now, we are going to offer from now on that if you don't want the club car, or if you're a new member, we're going to send you just a random car, one of our exclusives, okay? Because it's a no-brainer, okay? Now, some people don't spend that much money, and I get it, okay? But there are some people that spend a lot of money, okay? And they want that extra benefit, okay? And that's why we have club items, like, for example, the Love set. We're going to be offering the Love cars only to club members, okay? It's just a great deal, okay? And 140 is not too high. Hey, Siri, is 155 blood pressure too high? 140 over 90 is considered hypertension. Above 180 is considered serious. High blood pressure reading. Hey, Siri. Oh, here, I know what I'm going to do. Okay, so I am 200. Okay, I am 66 years old. I am 270 pounds. I have no cholesterol. I have high blood pressure. My blood pressure is 150 over 94. What do you think? So I'm going to get AI, what the AI thinks. All right, so here we go. Got it. I'm going straight with you, but okay. All right, so the computer says, got it. I'm going to be straight with you, but calm and not alarmist. Blood pressure 150 over 94 at age 66, stage 2 hypertension. Okay, that's not a panic right now number, but take this serious number. Key points based on what you shared. 150 over 94 puts strain on your heart, kidneys, brain, and blood vessels. Even with normal cholesterol, high BP alone raises risk of stroke, heart attack, heart failure, and kidney damage. At 270, weight is almost certainly contributing, not judging, just psychological. Good news. Here's the good news, okay? You want to hear the good news? Bryan's health plan. Bryan's health plan. Charles Hickson goes, Brian's health plan is Siri. Oh, gosh. Oh, you can't. Okay. All right, good news. Here's the good news. This is important, okay? It just put this. Good news. This is important. High blood pressure is one of the most fixable risks at your age. People your age routinely bring their numbers down to 130 over 80s or better. Modest weight loss, medication, often low doses, salt reduction. I'll agree with that. Okay. I will agree that I could do a salt reduction. Okay. Walking seriously, boring but powerful. Okay. So I plan on doing more walking. Okay. A lot of you want me to do walking in the morning. Okay. And I am seriously considering starting to walk in the morning again. Okay. All right. What doctors usually aim for? If someone 60-year-old's target is 130 over 80 is tolerable. Even getting it to 140 is meaningful. If you're not on BP medication, then yes, you should seriously consider treatment. Lifestyles alone can help, but 150 over 94, most physicians would recommend one high blood pressure medication, often very low tolerated, plus lifestyle changes. If you're already on medication, I'm not on medications. Things that help more than people expect. Lose 10 to, I could use 50 pounds, okay? You guys all know that. If you see 180 over 120 higher chest pains, okay, so that's the deal. Okay, so we do know that I could lose some weight. More donut holes. Serious, Mr. Hickson, seriously considering treatment. Brian needs treatment. Oh, I give up. I give up. I don't know if Charles Hickson hates me or loves me. With sometimes the comments. Seriously considering treatment. Brian needs treatment. Take more like 3 bills. People need salt. I know they need salt. Everybody says you need this or this. Listen, I would consider. Okay, so here's why I'm not alarmed. Okay. Now I am going to start walking in the spring. That I am going to do. I'm going to do walks. You guys can come with me. I'm going to use my selfie stick and. Here's why I'm not concerned, okay? Or here's why it's not a big deal to me, all right? Now, you guys might think, well, Brian, you're looking at it, your good news is you're not dead yet. Sounds like you're on the right track for your healthy plan. Okay, here is why I'm not taking all this high blood pressure seriously right now, okay? The reason being that all the way until, gosh, I was 40, let's say 30, well, actually 40, I was underweight, okay? Once I hit, well, maybe it was 35, I was underweight. Okay, when I had Young's Newsstand, I was 199. That was my weight, 199. 6'2", 199, okay? And that was my weight, all right? And, you know, I had never been in any health I've never had any health problems, okay? I was underweight most of my life. 155, 130, 125. Adam hurt. He always sends this picture. This is the picture that Adam Hurt always sends to everybody. Me slipping on the ice of last year. Okay, slipping on the ice, that's me right there. I'm on the stretcher going into the Be Happy. That's right, Be Happy. That was me going to the hospital because I fell on my head. Adam never lets me forget that. Never lets me forget it. Unbelievable. You just like, what the heck? This is when you started to take it seriously, maybe. No, I fell. Okay, I fell. All right. I fell. I'm still dizzy too. Matter of fact, I woke up this morning and I was dizzy. You know, so. Okay. All right, so we got the drone here. This battery is charging. Okay, that's still charging. Let's try my other favorite drone. Oh, I forgot. Oh, I got to post all those videos to all the different channels. Okay, so this is one of our new ones here. We got to post that. Now we're going to post that. It's called the Eagle Owl. We have. I'm going to put this on Ryan, send that to him. Okay, so this is one of our new ones here. Okay, so this is one of our new ones here. Now we got to get on True Social. And then we're going to get it on my favorite, which is Blue Sky. That's for liberals. So if you're a liberal, we're on Blue Sky, so you can watch my videos on Blue Sky. So if you don't like X or Facebook, you can go to Blue Sky, and I'm on Blue Sky too. Okay, so Blue Sky is done. All right, so that video is posted now. Let's see, what was I gonna do? Oh yeah.
So are you?
Let's see, what was I gonna do? Oh yeah, the drone. So I've got that all posted. Then the other drone that we have, which is another one of our popular ones, is the Sky Surfer. This is very popular. The Sky Surfer. Automatic. It automatically lands too. This is a great first time drone. Just to learn. I always tell this about people that have drones or going to want to get a drone. Is getting one that you can just demo. So that you get a feeling of how a drone operates. Okay, and you can save a lot of money by getting a drone that you can practice on. That's a great, number one, it's rubber, so you're never going to break it. And number two, it gives you training, okay? And the more you train, the better you are. It's just like a car. Like I'm a great driver, okay? I've had, one accident, which wasn't my fault. But, they charged me because the guy, I was just a Navy, I was 19 years old, and I was blamed because the guy was parked on the side of the road, and then all of a sudden he pulls out into traffic, and of course I get blamed. That's the only accident I've ever had. Let's see, what other accident have I had? I know that's the only accident I've ever had. I've had speeding tickets. I think I've maybe had 6. I haven't had a speeding ticket in the last 10 years. I had a safety belt. I don't wear my safety belt anymore. I get tired of them because they're very annoying. People go, well, you know what? For 50 years, nobody ever wore them. Well, they saved you. Okay, well, then we really shouldn't be driving cars because you can really die in a car. If you want to make them perfectly safe, you wouldn't be able to buy one, okay? Let's see. That is not true. He backed into a guy at the warehouse. Oh, that's right. I did. I did back into a guy at the warehouse. I did do that. That's right. I do remember that. And that was after 50s, after 60 years of driving. After 64 years of driving, okay, I finally backed into a guy last year. Click it or ticket. I don't care. Ticket me then. Ticket me. It's just like the government. It's like this. This is why safety belts are a joke. You want me to tell you why they're a joke? Number one, all the hazard signs they put in cars. Oh, your kid shouldn't sit on the front. Oh, don't do this, don't do that. Okay. And another thing about safety, if we allow, which we're never going to do, and that's why somebody should challenge the safety belt law, because it's really a joke. If people can drive a motorcycle without a helmet, and there are places that you can drive without a helmet, then there should be no safety belts, okay? If you're a responsible human being, I'm a responsible person, all right? That's just my after 60 beers, what happened to the van door too? What van door? What van door? Van door? What happened to the van door too? Van door. Nothing's happened to the van. Now, I've been driving this for 10 years, this Ford Transit, and I opened up. Where was I driving? I was driving to Vegas, and I get out at a gas station. I open the door, and I'm not thinking anything about it. All of a sudden, the wind takes the door, almost completely reverses the door. Passenger front door is all done. That's the door that flew open when the wind caught it. Both of them have happened that. Passenger front door has dents in it. When is the Slayer and the Motorhead Auto World car in stock? Pretty soon. Let those that ride decide. That's exactly it. Oh, that's right. we're going to have have to review the Epstein files now. They just don't get it. You know, it's funny, you know, and I don't normally talk about Trump because it gets a lot of people upset. But, you know, everybody wants to, they've tried to kill him. They've tried to throw him in jail. They've tried to do this to just a man that just, you know, was, you know, a successful entertainer. You know, believe it or not, NBC wanted to give him $300 million to do another episode of The Apprentice. Just telling you that. You know, everybody wanted, before he became president, before he came down the steps, okay, he was the most popular entertainer in America. Everybody wanted to literally kiss his hand, okay? Everybody. I don't care what politician, Scarborough, everybody wanted to be around Donald Trump. This was before he became president. And the day he the day he came down that steps or the escalator, he told his son, Don Jr., he goes, Don, here's where we're going to see who our real friends are. And that's the exact truth. You can hate him all you want, you know. I never hated Bill Clinton. I never hated Obama. I just didn't think they were, you know, one was a communist and one was just, you know, a big government, you know, spender. At least Bill Clinton knew how to be a politician, okay? He knew how to get along, all right? But Trump, there's not a thing Trump can do that anybody is going to praise him for. That's really sad, really. It really is sad. And I know a lot of you guys don't like this. You don't want me to talk about this, you know? But this is my show, okay? And I like talking about it once in a while. If I can't talk about what I want to talk about, I won't do the show anymore. You know what I'm saying? I do it because I have fun, you know? But that's why I always tell people, you know, you really know what your real character is based on how you treat other people. Okay? It really does tell you who you are. How you treat other people. Okay, now I like to goof around a lot of people. I like to goof around. So, you know, my seriousness and my joking is completely different. Okay? But if anybody ever needed help, I'm always be the first one to stand up there and help you. Okay? Bring back In the Shed. Oh, sounds... So anyways, that's it on that. I won't bring any more of that up today. Tomorrow is the second episode of the new show called Up in the Shed Tuesday with Bryan. I got to come up with a different name. I don't know if I just call it In the Shed with Bryan. In the Shed with Bryan. I don't know. Up in the Shed Tuesday with Bryan. In the Shed with Bryan. Anyways, that's going to be our second episode. And we're going to be going by going over the SCX, the program, the app. And then we're going to go over some AFX and then Auto World. Hey, Bryan, and that's the digital selling well. We haven't sold it yet. We haven't had the word that it's shipped yet. Call it the second floor with Bryan. Call it the second floor with Bryan. That doesn't even make... Tuesday, Gaggle with Bryan. How about Bryan's Slot Shed? No, I don't like that. Epstein best customer was Bill Clinton. Shed Talks Tuesday. No, I don't like that. Sheds Talk Tuesday. No, I don't like that. I don't like any of these names, guys. Tuesday Tinkering. Let's see. Tuesday Tinkering with Bryan. I like that. Down by the river. Hey, Bryan. Tuesday Tinkering with Bryan. I like Tuesday Tinkering with Bryan. Tuesday's Tinkering with Bryan. Tuesday's Tinkering with Bryan. Tech Tuesday in the shed. That's a nice one. Teching with Bryan. Tuesday Teching with Bryan. Tuesday's Tinkering with Bryan. Bryan gets a haircut. I got to get a perm first. I think I'm just going to go get a perm to get all this curled, so that it's really going to be up here where all the fuzz is going to be. Okay. Once I get that perm done, and then I'm going to allow this to grow out as this starts. This perm will take here. Okay. Epstein's sleepovers. Ha 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 ha. Top deck. Pro Tinker Tuesday. Shed up and listen to Bryan. A whole lot of complaining with Bryan. In the shed down by the river with your friend Bryan. Bryan gets a haircut. Slots and sheds. Tech Tuesday. I don't know what to call it. Right now it's Up in the Shed Tuesday with Bryan. That's all day tomorrow. That's 9 to 1. And it's going to be a fun show tomorrow. We're going to go over some RC. We're going to go over some SCX. We're gonna tear down the Goliath race set. And we got some other fun stuff we're going to do tomorrow. And Billy Bob. Let's become dead in the shed. Tinkering with Bryan. Tinker things with Bryan. Or in the pits. Or snow stuck shed stuff. I don't know. Tinkering with Bryan. Shed some time with Bryan. Shed some time with Bryan. Let's see. Shed some time with Bryan. Shed some time with Bryan. Now, I like that. Wait a minute. Shed some time with Bryan. Like, shedding some time or sharing some time. He's using a joke. Shed some time with Bryan. That's interesting. That one I'm gonna have to chew on. Shed Tinker Tuesday. Tinker Tuesday. Now I don't like Tinker. You know what they say about Ted in the shed. That's a really good one. Bob Electric Avenue. Shed some time with Bryan. Don't forget to watch Shed Some Time with Bryan on Tuesdays. I'm going to try that for a little bit. Shed Some Time with Bryan on Tuesdays. Shed Some Time with Bryan. Let me come up with Shed Some Time with Bryan. Shed some time with me. Shed some time and have some time shedding with me. And Derek wants me to be funny. Shed some time with Bryan. Shed some time with Bryan. Shed some time with Bryan. And have a wonderful day. Ooh, Okay, you just ruined it. Anthony, with Bryan, Donut Choir. So we've got we got a lot of Bryan's bargains that are for sale. One of the Bryan's bargains is you get 5 Auto World cars, and you get both semis, plus you get the Motorific and the Ford car, plus you get one other car, which is the truck. You get all 5 cars. You should check out the Bryan's bargains. We sold about 10 sets today. We sold one of our Goliath circuits. That we put these circuits together, and they're just basically a layout, you know. But there we got the Goliath, we got the Super Behemoth, you know. So we have all the different names for slot car sets, and we've got our 50,000 customer. His name is Marcus. He bought 50,000 order. He placed the 50,000th order. Bryan just talking. Bryan just talking shedding slots. Shed some pounds. Just like Mr. Rogers, always singing about something. You guys are funny. Shedding cash from our bank accounts. Oh boy. In the morning, in the snowing shed with Bryan. Well, what else do we got? Hold on a second, guys. I have an emergency that I have to go. Okay. Ha.
Okay.
Oh no. I think I know who's here. If I had to guess,
Brian, there's a customer in the FX aisle.
no, it's not the one I thought it would be. There's only one other person that comes in here a lot, and I thought it might have been him. But I'm not knocking you, okay?
Don't listen to him.
I need some parts.
What do you need?
I need those little springs.
For what?
HO cars.
Which cars?
AFX.
AFX.
AFX cars?
Yeah.
Pickup shoes, strings.
Yeah, they're in the pickup kits.
So you probably, those cars that you had, you probably ran them a bit, right? And they're starting to roll spring.
Come off
Uh-huh.
somehow.
You want to have at least one or two of those.
So this is what, AFX?
That's the whole AFX pit kit for your
Yeah.
car.
That's for the Mega G.
Comes with your springs, shoes, cars, tires. I always recommend get at least 2 or 3 of those. Have them in your kit.
Yeah.
That's a good idea. That's a good idea for me.
These are
Always have 2 or 3
like
pit
what,
kits.
$19.99 or
Pit kits are very important, people. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to bump into you.
oh, he's trying to
So here are all the pit kits. You always want to have pit kits, people. The reason being is you get all the parts. You have the parts. And also have an extra chassis. Always have an extra chassis later. That's why you always buy cheap cars from me, because we'll have cars on sale. And we'll have fun time. Fun time in the old house tonight. Okay, so what do we got? Probably, he probably has a song. Okay, let's see. Bob Silicone Tires instead. That's right. Hope you feel better. I do. I feel much better. That guy just peeked in what to steal stones. I've been looking again. Kevin,
I got
hey,
long ones and short ones.
he's probably,
I can't figure out how to get it in the car.
what do you mean?
You can't do the long pickup
I'm not sure how to do it.
Well, no, we got to make sure you got the right car. Here, I'll be over there.
I've got both cars.
He says he's got a long and a short.
The long and the short go in the same way.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? That's the long. Normally F1 cars are long, okay?
Yeah.
These are both long. Here. Those are short and long. Right. Those are short, these are long.
Right.
No, those are short and long. Hold on.
Get your glasses. You're cheaters.
Yeah, no, these are both short. Oh, we had a short and a long.
It would be this one.
Yeah.
This one right here. But he's saying he can't get the long into his chassis.
I'm not sure how to do it because whenever I go to put it in, it doesn't.
Are you sure it's the right? If it's not, you're putting in the wrong car then. Because you got your 2 and you got your long and your short.
Yeah.
He says he has both.
I have both.
And this one has the clip.
Does he need the clip?
No, I mean you can, but you just got to make sure that you're, because the only reason here, go ahead, Mac.
Okay.
The only reason it wouldn't go in there, is if you're putting it in. You're saying, oh, it might be a long. You're really trying to put a long and a short, or a short and a long. That's the only way I could think, because all you're doing is you're sliding it in. Hold on. I think I got a car over here. Right here. My club car. That's it, Brian. Drop everything. Oh, brother. Hold on.
No problem.
Okay, so here is your here's a short. Okay.
Okay.
And
Those are easy.
no, it's the same though, because it's what it's doing is you're and I don't want to lose the spring.
Right.
That happens 100 times.
That's why I need some.
See right here,
I need
so-
a dozen of them.
Both of them have the little curved thing on there. All right. And the only reason the long one is this from here to here is extended. all you're doing is you're bending that in here, okay, and just bend it over to get the spring. But of course, you got to make sure it gets in that little groove there. There we go.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep. So how many springs are in here?
But do you have a pair of, are those your reading glasses or those your regular glasses?
These are my regular glasses.
Do you have reading glasses where you can get real close?
I've got some magnifying.
All
that I
right.
can
Get a
put
pair
on.
of 170. I think these are 175s because you want to get close. You want to be about this close because, man, like this is my new that's my closest I can be now to my glass. I'm not kidding. That's close.
Yeah.
And I'm out of focus. This brings it to here, okay? I really want to be here. So I have these. These are I think they're 200s. And this brings it closer. Well, it's about the same. Then what I'll do is go like this. Put both of them on. Now I can come to here. Now I'm right here. And you can see the lip that goes on. And it's the same. That's the same for a long chassis.
Okay.
Okay.
I need some more springs.
Okay. The springs only come in that right there.
So I'm gonna get 2 springs.
I would get 2 sets if I was you.
You're me.
But I'm not you, but you can do whatever you want. Now,
I'm gonna get 3.
I would get 3. No, I mean, seriously, because you're always going to use the tires.
I've lost already.
No,
2
I know.
springs.
Now, hold on a second. I might have, I don't think I have that because that's only for that car there.
What I need?
They don't bring I'm trying to get them. I'm trying to get bulk springs. I'm trying to get bulk springs. Now, what tires?
Need some tires like that, but they're smaller in the diameter.
For what cars?
I got multiple different cars. I bought all the cars from you.
Well, I mean,
Because
which cars? The 50s? The 60s? See, this is 2060, and then you have 2060, which is the front tires.
okay, front tires is what I need.
So those are the front tires. Those are your standard front tires
Okay.
for most of your cars. And then your AFX front tires. And then these are the AFX funny cars, pro stock. These are a more beefier tire if you need a beefy.
No, I have a bunch of beefy ones, and I don't have any narrow ones because I lost a tire.
You know what happens?
I don't know how I did it.
2060 and then F. I gave you those. And then 70Fs. I'm out of 70Fs. I got to get some. These are really nice thin ones. Where are they? Oh, 80Fs. Yeah, get a set of those too, the 80Fs.
Okay.
Those are even thinner. And then that is 2080F. Yep, that's what I would do. That's what I would get.
Here's a thick racing tire or something. It was over here.
31s.
All right, I gotta spend my money.
You got to spend your money? Thank you very much for spending your money here.
No problem.
So he's going to be customer 50,100. Do you realize that we've had 50,000 people potentially have placed an order with us? Sarah? Is Sarah here? Is Sarah here? I have to beat her up.
I'll be right back. Gotta get my wallet.
All right, I'll let you be back. So we've had a good show today. Really good show. We've had 2.5 hours of absolute bliss. I think the batteries are going to be dying soon. Yeah, we're into 2 hours and 30 minutes, 10 minutes. 2 hours and 30. Hey, Sarah, come here. Okay, so we have our 50,000th customer, okay? And Nate has it. Okay, and so what you're going to need to do is get that order up, and then you're going to edit it. And you're going to go around and find enough product to add up to $500, okay? It's a 2-year-old girl
Okay.
and a 5-year-old boy.
I can do that.
All right, so you put together a big package full, okay?
I will.
Put the order together, make sure it comes, put it in the thing, but just put $0 as dollar because then it'll take it out of inventory, okay?
All right.
All right, Sarah, good job. All right, so now Marcus is the number or 50,000th customer that played. He played our 50,000th order, and time for a beating. All right, nice big show. I want to thank everybody for watching the show. We really didn't cover a lot today because today was just kind of one of those crazy days. Let me give a call to my car dealership. Let's call him real quick. Let's see if he's working.
How's it going, Bryan?
How you doing there, buddy?
I'm doing well. How can I help you?
I just wanted to see how things are going today.
Yeah, they're going a little bit slower than planned. They're getting that Nissan looked at Muffler Man right now. So I'm hoping to have an update for you here shortly once they let me know if there's
There's a muffler problem now too?
No, there's not a muffler problem. They did the service work originally at Muffler Man. It's a service shop.
No, I know that. I've been to a Muffler Man. Why didn't you guys do the service?
I don't know why we didn't do the service in the vehicle. We don't have a hoist. We have a diesel hoist that can...
Oh, that's right. You have to go really high. You have to go higher.
Yeah, and the service manager doesn't want to use our diesel hoist because we have a ton of customers right now that are trying to get work done on their diesels, and that's probably a pretty big moneymaker for them.
Well, I'm doing my live stream this morning, and just say hi to everybody.
Hi, how's it going?
So this is Chris at Sundance Chevrolet in Michigan, okay? So I just I'm doing a live stream, and I said, what should I buy, guys? The Nissan NV or the Ford? 90% of everybody said I should buy the Ford.
I could have the Ford to you tomorrow and be in your driveway.
No, I know. I'm going to make a decision here probably within the next hour. I will let you know for sure. But why are they just checking for all the what they did or what?
No, they're trying to see where the leak is coming from. If it's like a big issue or it's a small issue, like just a hose.
Oh, I see. Okay. Where did you see the leak come from? Who saw it?
So the service manager noticed it when it was brought in remember when we had to remove the goofy looking decals on it?
Yeah.
Yeah, so he noticed it because it was leaking some blue stuff.
I see.
That blue coolant.
Got it. Okay.
Oh man, he's like, hey Chris, I think there's a coolant leak on this. So he looks at it and he's like, it's definitely not something up here. It's behind. It's on the other side of the engine, on like the lower part.
Oh,
so
I see.
It's
okay.
something they have to get on a hoist.
Right. Okay. All right. Well, look, keep me abreast. I'll let you know by sure. Hopefully before you leave today. Okay.
Sounds good. I'll be in.
Thanks, Chris.
So.
Bye-bye.
Yeah.
All right. So here's another thing I wanted to tell everybody. And I'm making a prediction, okay? Now, if anybody wants to jump in on the pool, it's a $5 bet, okay? Winner takes all. Okay, so Mike McCarthy was with the Packers for about 10 years. Okay, they were either divisional champion, which that's the Super Bowl is not really an official, it's just a show thing for money. It really doesn't tell you who the best team is in America. What really tells you is how many games have been won by your team if you're the division champion, okay? That's really what tells you the winner. Anyways, Mark McCarthy took the Packers to divisional champion literally every year almost. And then they won to the Super Bowl. And then Mark McCarthy was canned. Then the year after that, Aaron Rodgers couldn't work with the new coach at Packers, so they canned Aaron Rodgers, went to the Jets, and then now he's with the Steelers, and so is Mike McCarthy. And I guarantee you, I will bet $5. Anybody else wants to bet in, he is going to win the Super Bowl next year. The Steelers are going to win the Super Bowl next year. That's my prediction. Okay. Now I could be completely wet in the head, but that's my prediction: is the Steelers are going to win the Super Bowl next year. Football is rigged. Oh, I totally agree. It's rigged. You got too many rules and these coach or these refs can move a game just enough. That's why the Super Bowl is a joke, really. You are wrong. I'm on that bet. Okay, so Bob is on the bet. It's about the Super Bowl. I'll take you up on that with that bet. Okay, so so far we got 3 people in on the bet. I'm telling you, it's destiny. You ever heard of destiny? That's all it is destiny. It's like all of a sudden when everything just comes together, you just know that's what's going to happen. And that's what this is, destiny. It's not a $100 bet, it's a $5 bet. It's not Karen Rodgers, it's Aaron Rodgers. See, the thing about Aaron Rodgers, I noticed this too about him, is Aaron Rodgers likes to be outside the pocket. Okay? And a lot of these coaches, they're obsessed with being in the pocket. And to be successful in football, you have to be out of the pocket and you have to be passing it. That's how you win games. This running a game is nothing. Matter of fact, that's the way football used to be, just all running. And then all of a sudden, who was the guy that really changed football? I'm in for $5. So Scott, I don't know who Scott is. Scott, who's Scott? Who's Scott? Oh, I know. All right, Scott. I'm in for the $5 bet. All right, so let me write this down, okay? I got to write all these bets down. We got $5. I'm going to use my new pen. We've got Scott. Scott and a $5 bet. Who else do we have? Rod Rodriguez is down for $5. Who else? Let's see. Kevin W. is in, $5. Kevin W. is in. Bob at Electric Avenue. Bob is in. Electric Avenue. Dan Fallacy. Mike Fiegel's in. Mike Fiegel's in. Okay, so we got Mike Fiegel. We're betting on who's going to win the Super Bowl, and I'm predicting the Steelers because Aaron Rodgers is going to be coached by Mike McCarthy again, and they're going to have a comeback. It's going to be called the comeback year. Who else is in on the bet? It's a $5 bet. Who else is in on the bet? What are we betting for? What are we betting? Let's see. James, Bryan. What are you running, Bryan? All right, so let's see. He's a winner. Okay, I'll take it. I got Rod Rodriguez. All right, Bob and Electric Avenue. I have that. All right, so I think I have everybody. I have basically, and then Bryan Young. So we have basically 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 people at $5. That's so potentially you can win $30. Okay. I can't bet. No. You can make a bet. You can make a bet if you want, Mr. Spartan. Anybody can bet. All right, guys. So that's it for today. We had a great show today. I think we had a good show today. I can't always have a dynamite show, but today is a fun day today. I remember you know why the Super Bowl with the Rodgers was so amazing? Because there was a big snowstorm, and right after the Super Bowl, we had this big croquet tournament in the snow. A matter of fact, I was going to try to get a hold of Tim and ask his opinion if he wants to be a Steelers fan with me for a year.
Please leave a message. Thank you.
At the tone, please record your message. When you've finished recording, you may hang up or press 1 for more options.
Yeah, I just wanted you to talk to me for a second. Good grief. Who is that? Yeah, I was just calling to get your opinion. So I just did a bet. Do you want to take in on the bet that Green Bay Packers and or not the Green Bay Packers, but the Steelers are going to win the Super Bowl next year because because Aaron Rodgers and Mike McCarthy are back again, and that's going to be a golden ticket. What do you think? So I said that to Tim. He doesn't like talking to me as much anymore. For some reason, he doesn't like talking to me as much. So we've had a lot of orders today. We had a magnanimous amount of orders last weekend. Over 100 orders. I mean, it's like, give me a break, guys. You know, and so we're going to be getting ready for tomorrow's big show. Really big show tonight. Guest stars, the Osmonds. An aerial view of Kate Smith. Anything new? Yes. 55 Bel Air, baby. This is the new car. We're just waiting. Now it's February 1st. That means it's Chinese New Year, so they're not really going to be doing much with this until March 1st. Hopefully, we'll have this by June or July 1st. So that's our goal. Is the 55 Bel Air, Golf Bel Air. This thing is just absolutely. I'll show you my favorite picture. My favorite picture of this car is this one right here. This is a beautiful picture. It kind of gives you an overall look of the car. I love the Golf over the hood. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? That's old news. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to be old news. So we want to thank everybody for participating. Don't forget all of Bryan's bargains. We got a lot of Bryan's bargains out there. One of our new ones here. And this is our stealth bomber. It's called the Eagle Owl. We have so many RC cars. Or RC stuff. This is just one of 50 different RCs. And on Bryan on Tuesdays upstairs. Everybody loves this thing. This is the Eagle Owl drone. Eagle Owl. And 58 views, not enough. 76 views. Wow, there's only 76 views.
Good morning. Oh, wow, baby. We're having
I'm gonna post that again. Colonial Pen. Robert Fish. Now, Robert, okay, let me tell a quick story about Robert Fish because Robert Fish is very mad with me right now, okay? Robert Fish is extremely mad at me, okay? He posted a video on Facebook or a comment about how that I should not be selling these love sets and that I'm ruining it for the market. And I basically was explaining to him, I think it was last week, that I'm just providing a capitalist service, okay? And anyway, so that's about that. Are you ever going to post the pictures of the love cars? Yes, we are, because we're going to be putting those on the website. Bryan wants to do a Coca-Cola tanker and a Hostess semi set. Yes, I want to do my own set, and I want to do the Coca-Cola tanker with the Coca-Cola or with the Hostess truck or van or trailer, and the set's going to be called Happy or Donut Time with Bryan. Donut Time with Bryan. And we're going to try to do a card out picture of me holding a donut and a Coke. And we're going to try to do a little building like this with a picture of Protinkertoys. Wouldn't that be sweet? So that's what we're working on. We don't know if it's going to happen. We are going to post pictures of the cars. I'll review them right now, real quick. I got to get off, though, because I got to go do something. But I've got all the cars right here. So the first one is the Cougar. That's the Cougar. And then the next car is the Datsun 510. Or 620, I mean. That's the Datsun. Then we have the Grand National. They're probably going to be $49.99. It's called supply and demand, people. You're the demand and I'm supplying. If you don't want one, I totally understand. That's just the way it is. And the last two vehicles are the Samba bus. Here's the Samba bus. And we already had donut time. We're over. The show's almost over. And then the 4-gear 1956 Ford. It's actually a 1955, but They always get that date wrong. And those are all 5 cars. There's only 5 cars in the assortment. All the Love stores have already gotten their sets. They're not getting any more. They shipped all. I went to North Baltimore, which did not get sets last year. I went to Baltimore yesterday after church. I went in there. They had 2 sets left. I did not buy them because I have enough right now. They had 2 sets, no cars, but they had 2 sets left. And that was from their initial shipment of 3 weeks ago. There are no more coming to the Love stores. That's it. So it's basically finished. Finished, finasa, finiki. Okay, no more. And that's just the way it is. You got to live with it. You know what I'm saying? And I want to thank everybody for watching the live stream. Want to thank everybody for watching the live stream. We've had a good show today. Tomorrow is Up in the Shed with I've got to figure out what I'm going to call it tomorrow. I got to figure out what I'm going to call the shed show. I got to figure out what I'm going to call it. I got to figure out what I'm going to call the show that we do in the shed on Tuesday. I got to find out what we're going to call it. See you later on Facebook. See you later on X or on YouTube. I want to thank everybody for watching my live stream. Don't forget to check out all the special bargains we have at Bryan's Bargain. If you want a great deal on a race set, you want to start getting into slot cars, you want to go to Bryan's Bargain because I have 5 race sets as a bundle package. You save literally $100 on some of them. It's a great deal right now at Bryan's, at Protinkertoys.com, Bryan's Bargain. Okay? Take care, everyone. God bless, and thank you so much.